It's time for a new era in Oakland baseball.
Was introduced about we're doing something for the community. I remember going to A's games, $1 seats. But my favorite pastime was me and my mother got a chance to bond.
We're here for a very special event. The announcement of a new team just for Oakland.
A team that will never leave town.
Because it means more than that to all of us.
Welcome to Variety. Welcome to Variety. I'm Dylan, and today we're here at Laney College in Oakland, California. We're here for a really big, really cool announcement. Big stuff. Right here at Laney College, right by Lake Merritt, downtown Oakland. There's an announcement being made. There's a press conference, and I've been invited. How cool is that? Laney College is a cool little campus right here. You may know it from Last Chance U on Netflix. It's got a little bit of a acclaim now, a little clout. You can see the Henry J. Kaiser Convention Center, or whatever they call it. I think of it as the Oakland Civic Auditorium. So much history right there. I would love to do an episode in there someday. And all the Golden State Warriors parades in Oakland were right around the corner right here. They had the stage set up and they did the whole ceremony. So Oakland, blue collar town, very diverse, all walks of life. I love Oakland. They said, you know what, you want to take our baseball team? We'll start our own baseball team.
In Oakland, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but we always bring it, no matter what.
You guys were with me when we went to the reverse boycott at the Oakland Coliseum, as well as the Unite the Bay rally in an attempt to save the Oakland Athletics and show the world that Oakland deserves to keep the A's. I'm not from Oakland, but I love Oakland. And one of the main values in Oakland is resilience. So while we were all fighting to keep the A's, there was another group putting together a plan B. And that plan B is the Oakland Bs. Major League Baseball owners just all voted to allow the Oakland A's to relocate to Las Vegas. So the announcement of this new team couldn't come at a better time. The Oakland Ballers are set to take the field, I believe, May of next year, and they're gonna take the field right here at Laney College.
The Raiders left twice, the Warriors moved across the bay, and now we were losing the A's. What does that say about Oakland? What does that say about all of us? You know, there's been a lot of talk that Oakland can't get it done, that maybe Oakland's not a pro sports town. But we're here to tell you today that we reject that notion full stop. We know our value. We know who we are. And to begin a new chapter for baseball in Oakland. And that team is the Oakland Ballers.
Today is a big day. It's a day I've been waiting a few months for. So this team was secret until this morning. They dropped a sizzle reel, which actually used part of my voice, which was crazy, and some of my footage. Really, really cool. How awesome, guys, that we get to be part of sports history like that. That's so cool. I had to keep some things hush-hush, you know? But I was lucky enough to be at some historic events and get some great footage. And the Oakland Ballers wanted to use some of that footage, and that's how our little relationship started, and hopefully continues to grow from there. I did tell Brian, one of the co-founders, on condition of me licensing this footage. You have to keep me in mind, you know? Invite me places, let me know about any events. That was one of our conditions. The Oakland Ballers will be a minor league independent team that plays here in Oakland at Laney College for now. But there's bigger plans on the horizon. And the Ballers will be part of the historic Pioneer League, the first California expansion to that league. So cool.
The Pioneer League has been in existence since 1939, and it is so wonderful now to be not only outside the Mountain West and on the West Coast, but in a major metropolitan area like Oakland. And I know that you will come to love minor league baseball, particularly Pioneer League baseball in your community. On behalf of the Pioneer League, I welcome Oakland. Thank you.
If you guys know me, you guys know that I love old baseball teams, defunct teams. I loved that we did a video at an Alliance of American Football game before that league shut its doors. And it's not just the defunct teams, but these small independent minor league teams. The history of the minor leagues and all these alternative leagues is awesome. And that's one of the reasons I'm wearing a Birmingham Black Barons hat. This was a Negro League team that Willie Mays played for when he was 15 years old. They won a championship when he was 17.
Our mayor is resilient and a force of nature. We're so excited to get to collaborate with her and show the world that Oakland knows how to get things done.
Well, I always do something when I come up and it's a fun event. This is a fun event. Oakland B! Oh, you in the house? Say, come on. Oakland Bees! There you go. It's exactly what Oakland is. It's about community. And here in the city of Oakland, we are resilient. We don't actually just sit around and say, oh, well, we have nothing else to do and sit on our hands. No, that's not who we are. Who we are is we show up for each other. We know that baseball in Oakland is more than just a game. It's about that social fabric. It's about making those connections. It's about a family event. It's about opportunities for our young kids to see themselves out there on the field. It's so much more than just baseball.
During the press conference, a lot of these speakers are reiterating the same things I've been saying in my videos. It's bigger than just the game on the field. It's bigger than the sport itself. It's a place for communities to connect, families to connect, to grow and bond. It's a place for people to create memories. It's important to a community to have things like that, to bind it together. And the Oakland A's have been that for over 55 years now. And one man's greed is going to rip that away from this community. So the ballers are stepping in, giving the community something that they can cheer for, something that they can feel invested in.
But we hella endorse Lateef Simon as the next Congress member representing the town. Lateef Simon.
In the heart of Oakland, celebrating something, again, that is far more integral than sports itself. The town is about gathering. The town is also about developing opportunities when folks believe that there were none. The Ballers is something to say yes to. And by God, there is no town like Oakland.
Yeah.
Let's ball out. I am so excited to be here today, and I think I represent hundreds of thousands of folks, all of us throughout the Bay Area, that say, let's go. Oakland deserves a yes. Let's say yes to the Ballers. Welcome, Ballers, to Oakland.
Everybody's thinking about how different they are from everybody else in that train. You put the same train after your team wins the home game, and everybody's high-fiving, everybody's family. Same people, same train, different context. That's what sports can do. Brian and I love Oakland, and we believe that Oakland needs things that unite us now more than ever, which is why we decided to start the Oakland Ballers to bring a new era of baseball to the town that we love.
They're working on having community funding so the community can actually buy into the team. Just like the Oakland Roots and the Oakland Soul, which is a local Oakland soccer team, I am actually a partial owner. Yes, I bought in. So Variety is now a partial owner of a pro sports team. How cool is that? And I'll be there ready to drop a couple bucks if the Oakland Ballers ever do some crowdfunding. Gabe couldn't make it, but I did wear the Gamer Athletics pin. So you're here in spirit. Shout out Gabe, man. Something you don't see every day. Casey Pratt's the cameraman this time.
Just like we believe in the Oakland Roots and the Oakland Soul, we believe in strong, community-minded pro clubs, giving us a platform to speak in our minds to help drive the success of these clubs and move this sports culture forward.
Now, there's a lot of naysayers and negative Nancys out there. They may be thinking, oh, minor league independent team, man. There's a long storied history with teams like the Oakland Ballers will be. There's a great documentary called Battered Bastards of Baseball about the Portland Mavericks, which was an independent team that Portland embraced and loved. And, you know, it didn't last long, but there's other examples where teams last decades and decades and decades, you know, or you think of the Savannah Bananas. They're a completely independent team now, but by putting a very unique and fun product out on the field, I mean, tickets sell out instantly. They came on a Northern California tour. I couldn't even get tickets. Boom, instantly sold out. So if you do baseball right, people will show up. people will show up. And that's the thing, the A's have not been doing baseball right. They've been doing it as poorly as possible by design to make sure that the fan base was disillusioned and disconnected so that they had an excuse to move the team so that they could profit more. And that's really just the gist of it. One of their main hurdles right now is seeding. I know there's plans, there's a bunch of things in the works, but you know, you got to build something from the ground up, like Paul said. I mean, are we talking pro ball? Huh? Are we talking independent ball here?
Lead this club over here, the Oakland Ballers, to a championship and build a franchise that's going to be an exciting place for families to come and kind of represent the community. I grew up in Hayward, but played in just about every ballpark there is in the Bay Area. I didn't know anything about the game, but he brought me to the Oakland Coliseum at 9 years old. What a better time, 72, 73, 74. But I fell in love with the game.
Paul and Brian have been great partners and have helped with developing a fans' bill of rights, which will be the first of its kind in professional sports in America.
I was like,
The mayor.
It's more than just sports, but it's about community and why teams can't just uproot themselves and leave. And so, a sense of hope, and not a sense of hope only, but really showing our young people like, hey, you can do this too. You be resilient, because this is our territory. This is our town, and we're taking baseball back. And let's play ball.
When we got a chance to look around and people could afford games and people could afford what it was like to be in a familyhood and an environment for the love of the game, 7 innings stretching, laughing, joking. It instantly took me back to a place in my childhood where we would go to parks and many of my friends would be out there doing something to occupy their time. Unfortunately, nowadays, when we look at our city right now, and a lot of things have been depleted, what are our children going to do? What do our children do for opportunity? What do our children do for entertainment? What do our children do for excitement? Baseball was something that saved many of our lives. I was sold on the fact because I knew how important it was to start these kids early and give them an opportunity to do something, to bring this team to replace those traders. Yeah. But I would also love to come back and deeply invest in our children and our youth. And when they said that they were with that, that's what we want to do. If you love baseball, that's a beautiful thing. But if you love saving lives and utilizing certain tools and mechanisms to do so, what better vehicle than sports and this sport to restructure the trajectory of which our children will travel as they get older. I'm thankful to be a part of it, and I'm looking forward to it and excited to see play ball.
And the Oakland Ballers have arrived. And this is Brian, one of the co-founders of the Oakland Ballers.
What's going on?
It's super cool to be a part of this. Like, that's just awesome that someone appreciates something I did.
And it was beautiful footage and beautifully shot from Reverse Boycott.
The promo video is out now. Everyone has to go watch it. I will link it at the bottom.
Yes, please.
Amazing work, by the way, whoever did it. I don't know if he did it. I don't know who did it.
Brian Toro did it, yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was super cool.
And me and Brian Toro, yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
We're
this
excited.
Is gonna be super
you
cool.
got to come cover the Ballers.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if there's crowdfunding, I got a couple pennies to rub together.
Yes, please. More updates on the crowdfunding in the new year.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Congrats, man. It was fun watching the birth. You were there from before the beginning. Like,
it's exciting.
You were one of the first calls.
You know, today our story begins, but we have a lot of work to do, and we'll be leaning on all of you, for your help and support.
So here's to a new era of baseball, you know, Oakland Ballers, baby. So Brian and Paul have been awesome. I appreciate them. I appreciate the invite. This was cool. This was super cool. I mean, the mayor, Oakland legend, Mistah F.A.B, a lot of cool people are involved in this. The only minor league team in the Bay Area is the San Jose Giants. And obviously, as a Giants fan, I support the San Jose Giants. So how cool that we're gonna have another one right here in Oakland. And I'll be doing videos here, just like I did a video at the Sacramento River Cats game, and I try to hit these stadiums before they're gone. This is all stuff I wanna document. This is sports history, and I wanna be there for it as much as I can. We have a Patreon, and we have memberships here on YouTube with behind the scenes footage, bonus episodes, things like that if you'd like to support the channel. We got a print shop, variety show with 2 V's.etsy.com. Well, I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Absolutely. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things and cool kids do. Variety show, Vertlife. Almost said something or other to her. Welcome to Oakland.
Let's go Oakland! Let's go Oakland! Let's go Oakland!
How cool that we get to be a part of sports history, huh? This little dog and pony show. Now I'm part of sports history. That's wild. I mean, not part. I was there. I guess I don't want to say I was a part of it. I was there though. You know what I mean? God, I'm such an idiot.